Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Hope everyone's doing well. Today I have a little helper, my beautiful niece Stephanie. She's going to show us how she makes one of her favorite dish.
Thank you for having me here on your channel. So today we're going to make some ratatouille. I think it's pretty delicious, so let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so first we're going to cut up some of these vegetables to get them ready. So we have a zucchini, some squash, an eggplant, and a couple of Roma tomatoes. And to start, we just need to cut them all at about a similar thickness. So let's do that. So for those of you who've seen the Disney movie, this is the same dish from the movie Ratatouille. And just in case you're worried, don't worry, we don't have any rats cooking for us today. It's just the two of us. When you're done cutting, just put everything off to the side for now. When you're putting your vegetables away, try to keep them separate. This will definitely be helpful later. So once we have all of our vegetables cut up, we can go ahead and start on making our very own sauce. Okay, so now to make our sauce, we'll need some onions, some garlic, and some bell peppers. We have a red onion today. It doesn't have to be a red onion, but whatever you have will work. You can dice everything up. You can make it bigger or smaller, depends on how chunky you like your sauce to be. So we have a couple different color peppers here, but you can use different colors if you want, or you could just get one red or one yellow, and that'll be enough too. For the garlic, I like to crush it. If you want to mince it, you can mince it too. Alright, and then once we have everything cut up, we're ready to start making our sauce. So let's move to the stove. Okay, so now we're going to start with our sauce. First, we're just going to heat up some olive oil on our pan. Just a little bit is enough. Once our oil is hot, we're going to go ahead, add our onions, our garlic, and our peppers, and saute those for a few minutes until everything is soft. So while we're making the sauce, we can go ahead and preheat our oven. And once your vegetables look a little soft, you can go ahead and add just a little bit of salt and pepper. We're just going to shake a little bit on there. Give it a quick stir. And now we're going to add some crushed tomatoes to make this into a sauce. Now we're going to let our sauce simmer on the stove for 5 to 10 minutes. We can also add some fresh basil on the sauce at this point too. So I'm adding some fresh basil to my sauce just to give it some more flavor. And then after a few minutes, we can turn off the heat. Okay, now that our sauce is done, we're going to go ahead and transfer it to another bowl. Make sure that this bowl is oven safe, and then make sure your sauce is spread evenly in your pan. Now comes the fun part. You can take one of each vegetable that we cut earlier and arrange them in your pan. So let's take one eggplant, one tomato, one zucchini, and then one squash, and put it right there. And we're going to keep doing that until we make a nice pattern all the way around the bowl. If you remember earlier, I said it was important to cut them all the same size. So now you see why. As you're arranging them, try to find similar size, so that way it'll look pretty when you arrange it. You want something just like that, similar size in diameter and about the same thickness. Now, when you're getting close to the end of the circle, you just want to twist things in a little bit so that you can make a spiral instead. Okay. And now we're almost there. So before we throw this in the oven, the last thing we're going to do is make a little herb topping to put on the top. So we're just going to put this to the side for a second, and then we'll take a little bit of olive oil, and we're going to mix that with some fresh herbs. So we just here have a little bit of garlic, we have a little bit of basil, we have some thyme, and we have some fresh parsley. And we're just going to put it all in here, and then we're going to mix it up. Make sure we give it a good mix and all the oil is coating your herbs. Now that we have our herb topping, we're just going to scoop it out and spread it out across our dish. And now this is going to go into the oven. It takes a little bit of time. We're going to do 40 minutes covered in aluminum foil, and then after 40 minutes you can take off the foil and do another 20 minutes. Doesn't that look pretty? Lots of fun colors. Now if you want, you can eat the ratatouille by itself, or you could make some kind of chicken or fish to go with it. Since we have fish today, we're just making some fish. I'm just gonna put a little bit of seasoning on there. Some salt and some pepper. Yeah, we're making some salmon today since that's what we have. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna use some of our leftover herb topping from the ratatouille, and we're gonna put it right on top of our fish. And then this will go in the oven for 15 minutes when we're almost done with the ratatouille, and then we'll eat it all together. And after about an hour in the oven, here it is, ratatouille. Doesn't it look delicious? Can't wait to eat some. Thanks for having me on the channel, guys. And we're gonna have our ratatouille with some salmon today, so it looks like a pretty good dinner. Glad I got to be on the channel to help make this today. Thanks for having me.
And I think she did an amazing job. Thanks, Steph. Serve this up to your kids who don't like vegetables, and I think they will love it. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please leave a like, subscribe to my channel, and share my link. I will greatly appreciate it. Until next time, stay safe. Love you guys.